We are live. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. I'm your buddy. I'm your best friend. I'm Uncle Bruce. Welcome all. From Calgary, Alberta in Canada, we are back, baby, and we are adjusting to our time zone again and our grocery stores and Canadian currency expenditures and it takes a while. We had a wonderful trip in Europe this past summer and fall, and we're here. Unfortunately, Calgary is covered in snow, albeit 3-4 inches of it now, but it will melt off this weekend as we get back to the 40s. Yay! Plus 10. Yay! Plus 10 Celsius. Unbelievable. We will survive, I think. I'm sure we'll make it. The markets, will they survive? There's a question. So the Dow is off 25 points this morning. S&P is up 12 and Nasdaq's up 101. So the last few days was the other way around. The Dow was up and the other two markets were lower. Now the other two markets are higher and the Dow is lower. Now, remember, the Dow is only 30 stocks. 30 stocks make up the Dow Jones. 30 big capitalization stocks, mind you, but it's 30 stocks. The S&P 500 is 500 companies, and we're up 12 points. Unfortunately, or in the reality of things, probably half of the S&P 500 is made up of the Magnificent Seven as far as their power on the index is concerned. They are so huge that when they go up or down in price, we're talking about Microsoft, Apple, Google, Amazon, when these guys move up or down, all seven or whatever, they'll move the S&P 500. They'll move the Dow. They'll impact Nasdaq. So we have to keep that in mind. In any event, Nasdaq is up 99 points, and that's made up of 100 different companies. Okay. Why is Nasdaq up, and why is the S&P 500 up, and why is the Dow lower? What's the deal here, Bruce? The Dow is lower, and it's only 22 points. By the way, it's almost nothing. The Dow is very sensitive to interest rates, not necessarily when the Federal Reserve says something, but daily trading of bonds around the world. The psychology of the bond market affects Dow 30 stocks. Why? Because Dow 30 companies, the big 30, almost all of them pay a dividend. And a dividend is a percentage of profits that a company makes that it pays to its shareholders on a quarterly basis as a payoff to be an investor of the company. After all, if you own 1,000 shares of a company like IBM, you should earn some of the profits in cash for being a shareholder. That's being what's called being a part owner of the firm. If you do buy IBM shares, you're going to get about 4.8% on your investment as a dividend. Every quarter, about 1.2% of the 4.8%, a quarter of it, is paid to you in money, cash. But if the bond market is nervous about higher interest rates, higher inflation, economic slowdowns, companies that might not be able to pay back debt that they took out, in other words, bonds that were created by companies in the last 3, 5, and 8 years that might have trouble paying them back, like, for example, the Chinese real estate market. All these developers in China are having trouble making payments on their bonds. Bond investors get nervous, and all of a sudden, the cost of issuing a new bond, no matter who you are, becomes more expensive. And that means that all the bonds that are already out there, trillions and trillions of dollars of bonds, they begin to lose value, which means that their interest yields are rising. And if you have higher yields, or if you can get more money on your money at your bank in a savings account, that puts pressure on stocks, especially in the Dow 30. Because if your company is paying a 4.8% dividend yield, like IBM is, which is good, but you can get 5% from the government of the United States by just buying a treasury yield, or you can give money to Sofi and open up a checking account or a savings account, and these guys are offering you 4.5% on your bank account, and your money doesn't fluctuate in value. It just sits there and hauls in this interest. You might decide not to buy IBM. You might decide to even sell your IBM and put your money into SoFi and take the dividend yield. Remember, if you're a senior and you're retired, or if you're a person with a large retirement account and you're living off of interest income to pay your bills, you're going to go where the grass is the greenest. You're going to look for the best yield and return on your money you can get. Now, when interest rates were nothing 2 years ago, 1%, 0.5%, you got nothing out of bank accounts. You put your money into IBM. You put your money into other high-yielding stocks. That's why the Dow 30 kept hitting all-time record highs all the time, because dividend-paying companies, their shares did rather well. In the last year and a half, of course, interest rates have gone up, and dividend-paying companies are under pressure. Unless they raise their dividend and keep up with the interest rate rises, they're going to fall out of favor. And this is where people are worried. And the people that are worried, it's not you and I necessarily. We count, but we're not really the big boys to worry about. The big boys to worry about are the folks who are managing trillions of dollars of your money in retirement accounts, like the pension funds of the world and the mutual funds of the world and the ETF managers of the world. These kids are managing trillions of dollars, and a 0.1% move in interest rates is a big deal to them. A 0.5 point is monumental, and a 1% move in interest rates is unthinkable. And yet we're now at 5% interest rates when we used to be at 0.5 point or zero interest rates just a year and a half ago. So yeah, they have been under unbearable pressure to produce results for their pension plan members, those who are retired and those who are going to retire. There is unbearable pressure on these people to deliver some results. Anyway, there you go. Fun times at the OK Corral. We're watching the Dow now, just down 11. So it's coming on. This S&P's up 13 and the Nasdaq's up 102. It looks to me like the markets are rising right now in unison, and we might have a nice little pop at the open here. The question is, how much of a pop are we going to get? That is the question. Is it a dead cat bounce? Is it going to be a 30-minute little pop and then we fizzle out again and go lower? Because all week it's been awful. And are we going to have another day of a lower market? That is the question. On the Nasdaq, we're sitting at 14,296 right now in the futures. We were at 14,750 earlier this week. In the last month, we were at around 15,500. So we've given up 1,300 points on the NASDAQ market in the last couple of weeks. Hence why these markets are not doing too well overall. Back in, let's see here, what would they say, 15,600, just around September 10th or so. And back in July 31, this market was 15,800. Right now it's 14,300. So we've given up some ground since the summertime, and it doesn't seem to make a difference that companies are coming out with, in some cases, decent earnings. Not decent enough. And it's not that the earnings weren't good enough for Wall Street. That's not what Wall Street worries about, because you have to remind yourself from time to time, stocks don't trade today based on money the company made last quarter. Stocks trade today based on how much money companies are going to make next quarter, next year, 6 months from now, 2 years from now. It is the forward-looking guidance that Wall Street is looking at to determine what stocks will trade at right now, because the stock market is a harbinger and is a barometer of the future. All right. That's what the markets really are. They're trying to tell us, kids, the markets, the world economy, the U.S. economy, the Canadian economy, the world economy, this is what we think in the stock market, what the economy is going to look like 6 months and a year from now. And that's why with the indexes falling today, investors are saying, oh, you think 6 months from now, the economy is not going to be as good as it is now. The market's hit all-time highs today. The market is saying, 6 months from now, we could really be looking at a hot economy, continued hot economy. And if it continues to hit successive new highs again and again, week after week, month after month, then the analysts and investors are betting that the economy in 6 months and a year from now will be even better than it is today. Well, that's not what we see happening at the moment. All right, there you have it. And so we did notice there was talk in Wall Street circles that the NASDAQ market and the S&P are entering a bear market territory. They've sold off so much that they're entering bear market. Well, that's a buy signal. That's actually a bullish sign. If futurists are saying, well, 6 months, a year from now, we might be doing a little bit weaker, there will be other investors going, oh, I see. You're saying that 6 months, a year from now, the economy isn't going to be quite as good as it is now. Well, not every company in the world is going to be worse off a year from now. Which companies out there could be better off a year from now? And why don't I buy those? Because those companies' shares are lower, like everyone else's. Why don't I get selective and start picking off, dumping companies that aren't going to be doing as well a year from now with companies that will be doing very well a year from now, and get in early. So when a year from now, the thinking is maybe a year from then, the economy will be better. I'm already in the market way down here. We're already here, and we're now going to go to here, and I make the Warren Buffett money. I make Julia Roberts money in this market. That's the guess. That's the guessing game that's going on. That is what's happening here. In the meantime, my viewers, for the most part, you guys are the opposite. You're going, Bruce, I'm with you. I understand that the markets are trading at future expectations. You're absolutely right. That's the way it's always been. But Bruce, you've changed me. You've made things different in my house. I see the markets backing off. I see the markets going up, and you know what, Bruce? I don't give a crap anymore. I don't care. I don't care if stocks go up or down, because the way I work now with the stock market, having watched Uncle Bruce for 2 years, is I'm in the options business. I'm an option writer, and I make money no matter what direction the market goes. If you are a true blue option writer, you don't care if the market goes up or down. If you do care if the market goes up or down, you're not actually being an option writer to the nth degree. You might be playing the market one way rather than both ways. And this is something that takes discipline and training and experience to absorb. And you need to discipline yourself and keep yourself on the straight and narrow to bring in the dough no matter which way the market goes, and let the market do its thing. Don't try to fight it. Go with it. Become a market participant rather than a fighter. Don't become an estimator of the market. Be a participant with the market. So if you're an iron condor creator, the secret to your success, the widest spread possible between your calls and your puts. Simple. End of story. It doesn't matter how long the condors are in time or not. It's how wide they are. If you are a cash secured writer, a cash secured put writer, your smartest move that you can make is to write cash secured puts that are out of the money for premium. You're simply a premium collector. What are you looking for as a cash secured writer? Your number one thing that you're looking for is shrinkage of the contract. The second thing you're hoping for, but not looking for, is for the stock to go up for you. That is a thing you must keep in mind. If you are all in to a cash secured put position where you are depending on the stock you're playing to definitely go up in a certain period of time, now you're gambling with everybody else. You're on the floor of the stock exchange. You may have written a put, on a stock. But if the stock doesn't go up, you lose. That's not good. What you want is to write out of the money cash secured puts or roll into out of positions that aren't working into positions that can work further in time to take a premium off the table for an at the money or out of the money cash secured put. You need to bring in money to be compensated, to be offering your money to buy this stuff. That's what you have to do. If you're a poor man covered call writer and or a pure blown covered call writer of stock or on deep in the money options, you're looking to write contracts that are out of the money for a premium, and you're prepared to give up time to get the premium. And that's as simple as it has to be. You don't really care if the stock goes up, stock goes down. You care, but you don't care. You're going to adjust your positions and take advantage of the payoffs. That's what option writers do. This channel here is loaded with option writers who are very deadly in their craft. They're becoming very good at it. And they're figuring out, Bruce, I don't give a crap who the Speaker of the House is. I don't give a crap who's running the Senate. I don't give a crap about the war in Ukraine. I don't give a crap about interest rates. I give a crap about shrinkage, because for me to make money in the stock market, I have to pay attention to what's going on in the world. Yes, of course. But what I really need to do is position myself into contracts that I have created that I know are going to shrink out badly. And I'm going to take money off of the gamblers out there who are going one way and one way only in the market. They believe that the options that they are buying, whether they're puts or calls, are going to make them a bunch of money because the market is going to go higher for them. That's likely most of their thinking. There aren't very many there aren't as many put buyers as call buyers. As you probably know, when you look at the open interest or the trading volumes of contracts, you'll find that call contracts trade much more actively than put contracts. Call contracts usually have much tighter spreads than put contracts do. And so you'll find that premiums to you by writing calls are very, very good. Even in the condor business, you're creating an iron condor on a triple Q, an SPY, or a Tesla, or NVIDIA, or AI, or any stock. You'll probably notice that when you do a condor and you're doing calls and puts, you'll notice that the calls you're involved with are more expensive than the puts you're involved with. Or you may find that the spread between calls and between puts is greater on call side trades than on put side trades. That's because there are just more gamblers on the call option slot machine floor than on the put slot machine floor. And the more gamblers you have, the more risky they get. And the more risky they get, the more stupid they are. And that means the more shrinkage for you. Because there's one equalizer on all option trades: the clock. Every second is a second, no matter whether it's against a put or against a call. At the end of this day today, Friday, today, October the 27th, a whole bunch of contracts will expire today, whether they're calls or whether they're puts. They're all going to die today. And no matter what the premiums were a week ago or a month ago or 6 months ago, all of these out of the money contracts will be worthless tonight. At the money contracts will be virtually worthless, and anything in the money will be worth only what it's worth in the money. There will be no premiums on contracts tonight that expire today. Welcome to 2023. Congratulations to all of you out there who are taking money off the table like you have never thought possible. Thank you to those of you who are picking up my classes to understand how to write options. I can't emphasize it enough. I know a lot of my viewers cannot emphasize enough to any of you newbies out there. You've got to be aware of how options work. You have to understand how they're created. You have to understand how they trade. You have to understand how they go up and down in value. You have to understand why is it that when a stock goes up $5 a share, a contract only goes up $1 a share in value. Why doesn't it go up $5 with the stock? Why is it when a stock drops $5 a share, a contract doesn't drop $5 a share? It only drops $1.25 or so. Why is that? You have to understand this. You have to learn this. You have to understand that you used to be sitting on a contract, you used to watch a contract that had 3 months left to go, and it used to trade in a certain way when the stock traded in a certain way. Now, with 2 weeks to go, the contract doesn't do what it used to do when the stock moves anymore. Why is that? Why is it that a contract that is within a month left to live trades completely differently and acts completely differently than when it had 6 months left to live 6 months ago? What the hell's going on? If you don't know this stuff, you are in big trouble. You are asking to get screwed by professional traders who are going to take your money from you. You can't allow that to happen. You have got to be on top of these people. You have to know as much as they know so that you're on top of this market for your benefit. $150 a class is what it costs to grab any of my 16 classes, except for the next 2.5 weeks, or, well, 3 weeks actually, or is it 2 weeks? Between now and November 17th, there's a sale going on for my classes. If you are going to really take control of yourself and make it work for you, here is your opportunity to grab 5 classes for the price of 4. And you choose what 5 classes you want to have. Which ones do you want to watch first? You want to watch number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and get started as a college degree program? Good idea. If you've already watched 5 classes or 7 classes, but you haven't watched a bunch more, now you can fill in the gaps. If you haven't watched number 10 and 11 and 13 and 16, you can now grab 5 classes that you haven't watched, make a donation for $599 to my PayPal account, and you can then send me an email at brucefarmer@hotmail.com and say, Bruce, I just sent you $599.99 US, and here are the 5 lessons I need. I would like you to send me when you have a chance. Well, after today's show, over the weekend, I will fire you your links to your classes. So if you have figured out which 5 classes you could use right now, why don't you save $150? Grab 5 for the price of 4. I'll get you your 5 classes. And if you have any questions about them, join me Monday morning and say, hey, Bruce, I just watched class number 13. I have a question about this lesson I just took, or I'm curious about something. I'm watching your classes and I'm not quite getting it in my head about this or that or this or that. Can you help me out? By the time you type your question in to me on the show and I read it, you may have already received answers from some of the folks over here that are viewers of this channel, members of this channel. The folks who have their name in green with an avatar, those are members of this channel. They've taken probably all the courses, all the classes, or a vast majority of the classes. They may have already answered the question before I get to you. Welcome to the party, pal. This channel is all about making money in the stock market. We're not talking about making $1 million on a trade. Forget that. If you're here for a get-rich-quick scheme, I cannot help you. Go somewhere else. But if you like making steady money, you like getting like a paycheck every couple of weeks, you like the steady monthly income that comes into your account, the kind of income that, I don't know, it's $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $7,000 a month, the kind of money that comes in every once in a while where you can go, oh, you know what, I'm going to throw $1,500 at my Visa card. We used to carry a balance of $17,000 on that damn thing, and we used to get nailed $300 a month in interest. I'm going to throw $1,500 at it right now. And that's going to reduce my interest charges by 10%. That's $1 a day in interest I don't pay anymore. And the next time I roll my next condor or do some more contracts, I'm going to take another $1,500 out and I'm going to knock it off again. I'm making the minimum payments every month, but I'm now throwing $1,500 a month at that credit card every single month. And you will be shocked how quickly that balance disappears. And all of a sudden you're going to realize, wait a minute. Hey, first of all, I'm not making a minimum payment of $300-400 a month anymore. And number 2, there's a zero balance on the card and I'm not getting charged $300+ a month in interest either. Because before I was paying them $350 and I was getting nailed $300 in interest. I was only dropping the balance by $50 a month. It's gone. I've eliminated it. What's next to pay off? You've started to reduce your cost of living. And this is the name of the game around here. If you can reduce the cost of living by knocking off a bunch of debts you're carrying and you've been holding for a long, long time, goodbye car loan, goodbye MasterCard, goodbye Visa, goodbye Diners Club, goodbye whatever you're carrying, furniture loans, buy now, pay later nonsense. You're becoming a cash buyer when you buy stuff. Welcome to the party, pal, because option writers around here take in money all the time. It gets to the point where you pay off your debts. You don't have any more debts. You have another problem. It's a wonderful problem. You have I have more cash to invest problem. The amount of money that I'm managing is growing now. I'm constantly bringing in capital. I have nowhere to send it. I pay my rent off of my paycheck, pay my mortgage, I pay my taxes, I buy gas at the gas station. Those issues I take care of. But this 1,000 a month I used to pay in debts, I don't do that anymore. And I'm bringing in a couple of thousand a month or more in option premiums. I can now add 2, 3, 4, 5,000 a month into my option account, into my brokerage account, and write more contracts, which means I'm getting a raise. I'm bringing in more money into my account every month or two. I bring in more money because I write more contracts. It's the same trade I used to do. It's just that I do more of them. And you're getting to become a larger option player in the field of a multi-trillion-dollar business. Welcome to that party. And now you can really begin to see the upside where you're going, I'm 40 years old, 45, I'm 35, whatever your age, and you are building assets faster than inflation is taking them away. You're building assets outside of the traditional way that everyone else does it. Everyone says to you, you're going to buy a house. You have to buy a house to have assets. No, you don't. You can build assets through your account, grow your account, diversify your account, and bring in cash flow that will begin to dwarf your monthly paycheck. And there will come a point in time, and I don't know when that is, you will know, when you'll bring in money outside of your employment that will make your employment check look kind of small. And you'll ask yourself, why am I giving these people 37 and a half hours a week of my time, plus commute and all the stress? I think about my job 60 hours a week. Why am I doing that for this net paycheck of X amount of dollars every 2 weeks when I only spend a couple hours a day on my investments, if that, and I bring in this much money? I get per hour so much more money writing option contracts than I do at work. A lot of you don't realize this, but if you actually took a pen and paper and a calculator out, you're going to be able to figure out that if you clear a couple of $1,000 a month writing options, and then you figure out how many hours a month you're putting into this, once you understand how this works, you're beginning to realize I make more money per hour writing options than I do working at my job. I get less per hour there than here. How can I get out of here and go over to here in a hurry and earn this kind of money instead? And that's when you start to get creative and you go, I know what to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to start offloading some assets I don't need, and I'm going to convert that into capital that I can use to write more contracts. Number one move right there. I'm going to adjust my portfolio. I've got ETFs. I've got some mutual funds. I got money tied up in some money market stuff. I'm going to liquidate that, move that over into my account where I can write more options and increase my cash flow, taking more in from the market, which speeds up the process of saying goodbye to my day job, because I want to become a full-time asset manager of my assets. That's what I want to become. You'll figure out that once you become a full-time asset manager, this is the tool you're going to need to manage your affairs. And this is portable. Even though I have a cable attached to it, I'm just charging it up. Once this baby is charged up, you can go to your local Starbucks and watch CNN on the TV if you want, or Fox or whatever they got going, if that's what you want to do. You can hang out at your local Starbucks and take your laptop with you. If If you want to get out of the house, I mean, it's up to you what you want to do. Where do you want to go? You can have a latte or an Americano or macchiato, and you can kill an hour at Starbucks. You can meet a friend who's working, who has a lunch hour, and you can meet a friend for lunch at a restaurant and hang out with them, and they have to run back to the office, and you'll stay at the restaurant another 20, 30 minutes, managing your assets because you're employed looking after your affairs during market hours. Want to go for a walk in the park? As long as you have access to the internet, you might want to do that. Go for a bike ride, go to the gym, work out, change your life completely and become a manager of your affairs and not sell yourself out for so much an hour, net after deductions, to someone for 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours a week and get belittled over there. Why would you do that? I don't. You only go around once. Why would you do that when you can do this? Welcome to the party, everybody. I'm glad you're here. I'm excited for you guys. Richard Carlin, Bruce, I was the number 1 thumbs up man today. Fantastic. Good morning from Aurora. Number 6 thumbs ups. Lame Duck, I was number 7. Mandu, I was number 12 today. Rock and roll. And look at that photo. Look at that avatar over there. There we are in Secaucus, New Jersey. Oh, I love these avatars when you guys are able to put it together where we get to, you see us together. This is beautiful stuff. Drew, how you doing, pal? Number 11, happy Friday. Hector is here. Number 12, good morning to you. Rasman, how's it going, pal? Become a member immediately. Paul, how you doing? Number 20, become a member right now. Karen, how are you? Number 22, comical name. Why are you not a member of this channel? I don't understand. How are you, pal? Not a lurker anymore. I'm here, baby. Yeah, no sell, no sell. I'm here too. I'll become a member, I promise, Bruce. I'm sure I will. JJ, thanks for those emails. I've been getting them from you. Appreciate it. Welcome, my friend. Splair, how's it going, buddy? WD, BC now. What's happening? Lorraine is here at number 29. Thanks for the thumbs ups, everybody. And thank you for those of you who are becoming members of this channel. You're lurkers now. You're becoming members. Become a Gold Bagel member. Get your daily trading tip from me. Every day I'm on the air. It's worth your time. You'll more than pay this with a trading tip every single day. Thank you all. Alberto, good morning. Bagel Familia. Today's expiry day. Be ready to adjust into stronger positions. Let's get this dinero. Right on, pal. Thank you, sir. Jay, thank you. Alberto, Jason, what's up? Dude is here. Alberto, laughing out loud numbers. You changed many lives. Generational wealth. Those are facts. No sell, no sell. Play both sides of the market. Lose every time. Good luck. Farmaless, I always wonder if and when these companies report forward earnings, if they aren't being ultra conservative with their numbers so that when they smash expectations, the price will make a big run. That's called sandbagging. And Apple is perfect at that. They are absolutely perfect at that one. Alberto, I play the wheel both sides. My platforms say things differently than yours. NASDAQ or Nazareth, I'm number 45. Welcome, my friend, to the show. Bobby Atkinson, nickels and dimes to start dollars once you learn, baby. Dollars. Alberto, Bobby, it is true. Spicy Android, it's a spicy deal. That's right. Because of Spicy Android asking me, hey, Bruce, when are you going to have a sale on your lessons again? I thought, why don't we do one right now? Why don't we put the lessons on sale right now? Buy 5 for the price of 4. Get your act together out there, kids. Order them up and let's go. Why not? I've got lesson 17 under construction. We better get you up to 16 first, and let's go from there. Spicy, I am number 48 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, my friend. JR, I'm number 49. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, sir. Look at that. Look at those 2 bald guys. Oh, man. Which class covers profit loss tracking and risk assessment? Man, no sell, no sell. Just not making any money. I don't understand. Hector, how's it going? Christian, which class do you recommend? Start with number 1, then number 2, then number 3, and so on. The first 5 are on sale for the price of 4. Let's go. H. Gregory, I'm number 50. Welcome. Alberto, Christian, start with number 1 and follow the sequence. What did I just say? Unless you're experienced, then pick and choose. I'd recommend a one-on-one session with this guy as well. And that's something that you can consider down the road. Once you've got a few classes under your belt, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you might decide to have a one-on-one with me so we can talk about your situation. What are you doing? What are you doing at work? What's your wife doing with work? What's your family situation? How are your kids doing? How old are they? Are you empty nesters? Are you going to be empty nesters? Are you going to need money for healthcare? What's your physical situation? What's your health situation? What's your retirement scenario? Are you looking after your mom and dad's situation? Help me help you. One-on-ones are an excellent way for me to zero in with you to help you figure out the best way for you to move forward. Should you be an Iron Condor creator? Should you be a deep in the money call option writer, like a poor man covered call writer? Should you be just a covered call writer? What kind of investments have you got? What are you comfortable holding? What do you want to be holding? What kind of needs do you have? Financial needs? What kind of revenues do you need? What are you sitting on outside of the market? Do you have other assets that are just doing nothing for you? What's your tax situation? This is what one-on-ones are for. In 1 hour, we will cover all the ground necessary so that I can tell you, within 20 minutes, you're going to go, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, you mean I could do that? I could do that? Well, why am I not doing it? Why haven't I been doing this for the last 10 years of my life? Your cost of a one-on-one session will be irrelevant within 15, 20 minutes. And at the end of the hour, you're not going to be able to wait until Monday morning to get going. You're going to make adjustments, changes, and you're going to be ready to roll. It'll pay you. Again, it's up to you to decide when you're ready to take this next step. You can plod along as you have been. Great. If you're happy with the way it's going, knock it out. Keep going. But if you want to make the next transitional move and move forward and really take a new step in your life, which is controlling everything about what's going on in your house and outside of your house, welcome to this party, pal, because we're serious about making money here. We really are. Splair, Christian, 2 was the most important as far as I was concerned, and the class about spreads and PM, poor man covered calls, is worth it if you've reached the possibility to trade spreads on your broker. So there you go. Everybody has their thoughts. Robert, good morning, Uncle B, and everybody just gave you a thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. I think I'm 54. I love it. Christian, thank you. Alberto, Larry Titus, good morning, everybody. I am number 57. Who cares? Good morning, folks. Who cares says, I'm 62 on the thumbs up meter. Mike, I think I was 58 today. Luca, I am back in Italia. Can't miss the party. Ciao, everybody. Welcome, Luca. BW, Uncle Bruce, can folks pay for membership with pounds and kilos of pastrami and corned beef? Asking for a restaurant manager and staff. JR, thanks. That's a 20% discount, folks, on those classes. Take advantage of this really good deal. It's 5 for the price of 4, $120 a class instead of $150 a class. Hey, there's $30 savings right there, times 5. There's a whole bunch of these paid for. So you can become a Gold Bagel member and grab 5 classes right away. But you got to want it, man. If you really want to make it, you got to put something into it. And I know that a lot of you out there have had very inspirational teachers in your lives. In some cases, your best teacher was a grade school teacher. The best teacher you ever had was a junior high teacher or a high school teacher, or you had a professor at college that was a motivator beyond, or showed you the light. At the end of the day, what did these people really do for you? They motivated you to take it to the next level, whatever that was, whether it was piano lessons, being a better basketball player, learning to read, write. It doesn't matter. If I can help you in any way become a better investor and stay away from catastrophic mistakes, if I can help you do that, I've done my job. And it's just a matter now of you wanting to get to the next level of knowledge and awareness of how this market works. Because there are professionals out there who are making millions of dollars for their firms and for themselves. They travel everywhere they want to go in private jets and limos. They live in multi-million-dollar homes. Their children are wearing thousands of dollars of clothing. They go to private schools. Their wives are decked out like you can't believe. They go to holidays to the most exotic places in the world that you will never be invited to. And they do exactly what you can do here. That is the kicker. You can do exactly what these high end asset managers are doing from the comfort of your house, and you can change your life completely. Will you make enough money in the first 3 months to get a private jet? No, you will not. But will you make enough money in the first year to make a huge impact on your finances? Oh, I think so. And if the first thing that happens to you guys is that you are well on the way to becoming completely debt free everywhere, you've paid off your credit cards, your car loans, your student loans, your mortgage is now getting knocked off, you are on the way to a different lifestyle already. Major league. In your second and third year, you will be in a whole different level. You will look back on today and go, man, have I come a long way. This is fantastic for me, my family, our future. Everything is completely changed. And it'll continue on 5 years from now, 8 years from now, 12 years from now, long after I'm dead and gone. You can make yourself some serious coin and take control of your life and live a different lifestyle. It's out there, people, and people are living this lifestyle and you're not. And it's time for you to join these guys. And you only go around once. Don't tell me, oh, I'll do it next year. You're never going to do it. If you are going to say to me or to yourself, oh, I'll get around to it. I'll watch his classes and you're never going to do it. And I'm sorry to hear it. I'm sorry if that's your situation. But if you are the reverse and saying enough is enough, I'm going to learn how options work. I'm going to learn how to do this. I'm going to join this group of regulars and start hanging out with these guys. I'm going to give these folks a year of my time. I'm going to give this a year and see how this works for me. I am certain that that 99.9% of you are going to be very happy with your results. I'm sure of it, because the more knowledge you have, the fewer mistakes you're going to make. And the fewer mistakes you make, the odds of you winning just went up 1,000,000%. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Thank you all for being here. Good morning, everybody. Alberto, JR, these are facts. All classes are paid off with a couple of trades. You get all your dough out. It's a no-brainer. Maria Powell, I am number 65 on the thumbs up meter. Good morning. Speaking of adjustments, here we go with rolling cash secured puts on end phase. Thank goodness I know how. Going to be in it for a while, but I'll get it back. There you go. Splair, you're welcome. But if you're completely new, class 1 will be needed. Otherwise, you watch with more questions than answers. I agree. Beach Boy, I'm not sure the one-on-ones are worth it. I mean, from my experience, they're worth at least 10 times as much more or more. Worth it? Ha! They're worth it. Robert, are you going to be on Monday night? Am I going to be on Monday night? That's TWB. Yes, I'll be on Traveling with Bruce Monday night. Robert, Monday before opening is Sofi. If you're asking because of this, I'll be on Monday, of course, here, but I'll be on Monday night on my other channel as well. Amy J, number 72. Good morning, Robert. I'm talking about traveling. I know. Stock Boy, how you doing there? How much do you charge? For a one-on-one, $400 for 1 hour of my time. We almost always go over. And I don't charge more if we go over. I think that if you talk to enough of the folks around here who've done a one-on-one, well, let's put it this way. There are folks on this channel who thought they were going to do one-on-one with yours truly. And they figured, I'll watch his classes, and then I'll watch 5 or 10 of his classes. Then I'll do a one-on-one, and then I'll just hang out with everybody else. And that's all I'm going to need. Kind of hard to do just one-on-one once you get into them. Folks here, there are folks here who have done well over 10 one-on-ones in the last 2 years, 3 years, and they want more, because we are covering the enchilada here, the big picture, and the big picture changes all the time. But you got to start somewhere, and get your hands on the special deal for these classes. Book a one-on-one when you're ready, and we'll go from there. I am certain you'll be happy with results. Splair, okay, never mind. But in that case, I'd like to see again something from that travel channel. Lame Duck, classes 1 to 4 to start. TD has a practice mode. Cindy B, good morning, everybody. Alberto Beach Boy, facts. I might have another one-on-one just to have a virtual drink with this guy. BW, the word rollovers, that class alone is a lifesaver and pays for the entire series of all the classes, in my opinion. It's the pressure valve that you get used to that gives you ultimate power. Maria Powell knows with what I speak. DH Ruda, number 74 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, DH. Michael, let's go. Sofi, Bruce, baby, love what you do. Thank you, my friend. Become a member today, Michael. Stock Boys, do you have a Discord? How much per month? Already trade options. I don't do a Discord myself. There is a Discord on this channel that these folks are part of, but I don't host it. I don't even read the Discord channel. The Discord channel for this channel, which is run by Tiff, is run separately, and I don't affect it in any way. And whatever opinions are rendered over there, I don't influence. People comment on what I do here, of course, but the Discord channel is not an extension of me on the side. I do my work one-on-one with viewers, and I do my classes, and then I do these shows. And if you want to become a Discord member, you can do that, but you need to pass the smell test. And recommended thing to do is, if you want to become a member of the Discord channel for this channel, send me a private email right here, brucefarmert@hotmail.com. And I will forward you to the gatekeepers of that channel, because they do not tolerate, they will not tolerate trolls over there. And I thank them very, very, very much for their service to this channel. Thank you all. What else is going on here? Thank you all. Thank you all. Let's go. Splayer, Uncle Bruce, why don't you make some traveling videos while being in Canada somewhere? A lot of Europeans like these views. Yeah, I don't travel much in Canada. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to get out of here again in about a month from now. We're heading to California. Maria, BW, amen. I would be freaking out and lose money in the past. BW Discord is very, very exclusive. Tiff is a real ball breaker on who gets in or not. BW, ha. Splayer, by the way, herbal smelling seems to be allowed. Okay, I don't quite know what this means, but it's all right. Thank you all for joining me. We're going to start trading in 13 minutes. The markets will open. That means the options markets will open in 13 minutes. Some of you are going to be very busy in the first 30 minutes to 1 hour of today's session. Welcome to Friday, October the 27th, 2023. We're live going into the first hour of trading today. It's option expiry day. The markets have finally gone completely positive. The Dow now is up 29 points. The S&P is up 19 3/4. The NASDAQ is up 128. And oil is up $1.39 right now. I appreciate all of you who have come through here over the years, over the months, and who are with me every day through thick and thin of this market. I am with you on the SoFi scenario. I cannot wait for Monday morning. I am praying that the numbers coming out Monday are the kind of numbers I'm expecting, maybe better than anyone was expecting. I sure am looking for a pop. I am frustrated to no end that the shares are 703. I mean, upset, frustrated. Nothing I can do about it. We got to go with the flow. You got to take advantage of these cheap prices. If you're a long-term believer in SoFi, you buy the stock whenever you can, load up on it, cross your arms, and wait, because you will be rewarded. I am certain you will be rewarded. There's a reason Noto and the directors of SoFi, the senior officers, are buying it personally off the market with their own money. They know what I think we know. This company is growing at leaps and bounds. Their assets are jumping dramatically. Their deposits are jumping dramatically. I think they're going into the profit mode. It's only a matter of time that this stock breaks 10 and goes to 15, then goes to 20. Noto knows it. The directors know it. And so they're buying this stuff at $7. Why wouldn't they? If this thing's going to $21 in the next year or two, why wouldn't they buy it? Triple their money in the next year? Hello? Yeah, I would say. No kidding. I do the best I can with what I've got. BW says, Flint Creek. Tiff, Stock Boy, I'll send you an invite if you post your Discord ID. Coffee Kids Trading, number 78. Octavio, I've been a member of this channel for 29 months. Fantastic. Thank you, my friend. It's my birthday today, Uncle Bruce. We're going to have a green market, and SoFi is going to pop today. Well, there you go. There's the ultimate birthday present. Thank you, my friend, for being a member of this channel. Chilling with Uncle Bruce level. Thank you very, very much for following this old YouTuber. Robert, I have a nice weekend, Uncle Bruce. Catch you Monday night. Thank you, pal. You take care, Robert. Stephen Butler, number 81. Good morning, all. Thank you. Flint Creek Soap Company. Bruce, did you find my present? No. You need to send me a private email, and you need to tell me where you sent it. We have moved lately, and I don't know what address you have, and I should have checked with you when I saw you. Send me a private email with this info so I can do some digging. DH picked up more Sofi at 681 yesterday. Thank you very much. BW, Octavio, Uncle Bruce, making HB, make money. Lame Duck, Uncle Bruce, can you put together some pictures and video from Europe in a video? Yes, I've done that already. You can go to my other channel, Traveling with Bruce. There are more videos coming as well. Definitely check those out. Flint Creek, okay, will do. Thank you, my friend. We will look into this and figure it out. You may have sent it to an address that we have handy. I just got to double check on that. All right. Thank you all so very, very much for being here, making money in the market, writing options.
That was easy.
It is easy. Taking premiums from gamblers.
That was easy.
Watching contracts shrink to nothing.
That was easy.
Yes, it is. And I welcome you all to the show and to the party. It's 9 minutes to go, and we start trading for the day with options, and a bunch of them are expiring worthless today. We have 82 thumbs ups. Thank you already for that. Keep them coming in if you can. Help this channel grow its awareness on YouTube. Throw a thumbs ups our way if you can. There's 132 of you here. There's only 82 thumbs ups. Come on, you guys, help me out, please, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Splair, that Hamburg video is worth it. And London made me surprised with that Uber boat. Yes, Splair's been watching videos on the other channel. Definitely. Robert, Lame Duck, those were interesting videos. I got more coming. There'll be videos coming out in the next few days and weeks. So stand by. I got a ton in my camera here. Oh, I have work to do. So much work to do. But right now, today, we got to make you guys richer. We got to get you guys into the chips. We got to help you become better traders, become more knowledgeable option writers. Thank you all so much for being part of this gang of ours. BW, Uncle Bruce, cash you puts on Sofi. April 2024, really cash grab and go for the Jan 25s. Realize one is closer, one has a chance for assignment. 25 is just a money grab, which is better. It's up to you. Look, if you write $10 January 2025 secured puts, knock yourself out and take the cash and then buy more stock with that. Why not? It's totally up to you. If you can write a bunch of cash secured puts, use that money to write more cash secured puts, fine, but go out in time. Maybe go out to February, March, April, May, and take a premium. Write 8s, write 9s, write 7.5s. Totally your call. I love it. Cindy, today all my SPY Iron Condor put spreads will expire. Worthless. I have been able to buy back my calls early. Nice going, Cindy B. Beautiful job. Splair, I feel you started with editing in different SD cards. Damn, that's a lot of work and time effort. Yes, sir. We do put some time in to produce these videos, and I thank you all so much for the thumbs ups on those videos. Appreciate that very much as well. Thank you all. 7 minutes, and Larry Titus hits the bells, and we get started on trading for Friday, October 27th. The last Friday of October. Next week, we're into November. Hello, November contracts. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. Gotta love it. What else is going on here? JR, we will be partying today when we pull cash off the table or do rollovers. Woot, woot. Absolutely, JR. Coffee Kids Trading wrote 20 cash secured puts on Sofi for April 2024 at $1.29 a pop yesterday. Nice little haul of cash in there. Why not? Why not take it in? Make them make you buy Sofi at a super cheap price. Make them make you do it. Bring in premium money. Don't bring in book money. Bring in premium money. So if you're writing 750s, go out and write out there 750 cash secured puts. Take cash, baby. Why not? I would absolutely do that. Do it. Force this group to make you buy this stock. I like the upside potential of SoFi very, very much. Thank you all so very much. Blair, rock on, baby. 5 minutes to go. The kid in the picture definitely had no coffee. I love those avatars where we are together. It's just great meeting you guys one by one or in a group setting. We had that group get together in Secaucus, New Jersey last on Saturday that just passed. Absolutely fantastic. It's a great way for Jen and I to meet you guys. And also when we do these group get-togethers, you get to meet each other. And man, it is fantastic. Powerful. I love it. By the way, Coffee Kids, I wrote, those are sevens, by the way. Took $1.29 off the table, writing $7 cash secured puts. A beautiful trade. A beautiful, beautiful trade. Alberto BW used premiums to average down or buybacks, compounding shares. Coffee Kids, he definitely did not. Ha! There you go. He didn't have any coffee. Look at that kid sleeping there. Awesome sauce stuff, guys. 7-Eleven on SoFi right now, up 21 cents. Write 750s and take the money. Why not? Go out there and dare them to make you buy the stock at 750 with that premium you're getting. You'll love it. Thank you very much. This is good stuff, everybody. 3-4 minutes to go, and we'll start trading. Right now, let's take a look at the pre-market and see what we're looking at right now. I got the Dow ahead. It looks like 20 points. I'm going to double check this and make sure everything is accurate right there. We've got SoFi at 710 up 20. We have the Dow up 19. We got S&P up 17 3/4. We're up 120 on NASDAQ. Oil only up 86 cents. Core inflation drops to 3.7% annual rate. Intel is surging. Wall Street senses a turnaround. I've been talking about Intel for years. We have got Rocket Lab up 9 cents at 437. We've got SoFi up 19 to 710. We've got GameStop up 8. Matterport is up a nickel. And 23andMe is at 75 cents a share. We need a movement there. Spire's up a dime. ATIP up a penny. We've got Apple up 7 cents. We've got Goldman down 74. Cisco is ahead by 16. Tesla's up 480. Arc Innovations up 52. Microsoft up 263. Pfizer down 9. HBQ up 20. Google up 39. Amazon up $6.49. Now up $7.42. Just jumped. NVIDIA up 786. Unity up 39. AI up 42. Adobe up 540. Netflix up 197. Spiders are up 183. Triple Q's up 269. That's what we have happening with the market. It is improving, and it is getting better as we're getting closer to the opening. So giddy up, everybody. Let's get this thing going and get your hands on some dinero. Absolutely. Giddy up, everybody. BW is saying to Alberto, oh, yes, amen to that. Wheeling it looks good at 11.17 on the cash secured puts. But if you want dollar, you have to go way out there. I agree. Go way out there and bring us some big money and buy more SoFi down here, or write more cash secured puts for 750s and bring in more money. Why not? Alberto, bingo, let's get richer. Absolutely. Alberto knows. Beach Boy knows. Cindy B knows. Splair knows. Other kids around here, we know the kind of money you can make in this market. It's just being handed to you. Why not take it? Let's go, baby, go. Thank you all so much for being part of this channel today. You members out there are the best. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much for being members of this channel. Please consider, if you're not a member now, become one immediately. And if you are a member at the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce level, $10 a month, I thank you. But I got to tell you, it's worth your while upgrading your membership to a gold bagel level. For $25 a month, baby, you're going to get a daily trading tip of the day. You're going to get your daily updates. You're now getting your Wednesday night trading live with Uncle Bruce sessions. For an extra $15 a month, I'm offering you tons of added benefits. Consider doing it. I don't think it's a big reach to go to 25 a month and get the daily trade of the day. Hey kids, you can take in 1 or 2 condors a month from my trading tips of the day. That more than pays for a full year of your Gold Bagel member level membership, and the rest is gravy. And I know for a fact there are people here doing 10, 20, 40, 50, 100 condors at a time, hauling in tens of thousands a month in cash. Absolutely doing it. And you should join this party, guys. For 25 bucks a month, what do you got to lose? Come on, try it for a couple months. Give it a go. Thank you, Larry Titus. The bells have rung. Ding, 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 says Larry. Thank you, my friends. You Gold Bagel members are keeping us on the air, and I thank you very, very much. Jen and I have to go to California. We're heading down there in 5 weeks. Jen has decided that with Eisenhower, she's getting a new hip, a second hip. It's the hip that's going to be replaced, not the knee, and we'll do the injection game on the knees for a while yet. But it's hip number 2 that is coming up by the end of the year. And so back to California we go. And I thank you guys for keeping us on the air, for allowing us to do it. And Jen, thanks you sincerely for being members of this channel. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. JR, you know what? Almost everybody around here spends more than 25 bucks a month drinking coffee. What do you get back for that? Well, you stay awake, I guess. But you don't get trading tips for a cup of coffee. Yes, throw a cup of coffee our way, each one of you, and become part of the winning team here. I love it. I love you guys. Thank you all so very much. We are open, and we're starting it off with some activity. Let's see how the markets react for you today. I want you guys to get nothing but richer. Thank you all for your support. Looking at the Dow, maybe ahead. We'll just double check here. I'm going to get through my big ass iPad here and reload it and wait and see what the opening looks like on this market. Okay, everybody, thank you all. Looks like the Dow is off about maybe 11. It's coming on. It's now down 9. It's coming up. We're up 18 on S&P. We're up 125 on the NASDAQ. That's 1% on NASDAQ. 0.4% of a percentage point on S&P. We're climbing on these two markets. Oil up $1.04 at 84.25. And we're watching core inflation down a little bit right now. We're watching how this market's going to react to all of this. We need a good hour to let this market settle in and really show us what it wants to do. Here we go. BW Brian knows what he's talking about. Money is not the root of evil. It's the key to a better life. Bills being paid off with premiums. No longer using shell game moving money to pay bills. Right options. Use premiums to change your life. Thank you, my friend, for these comments. Splair, I spent 12 euros for 500 grams of coffee for 2 months. Starbucks, mostly expensive. Coffee is coffee. You can make a lot of money writing options, and that makes coffee costs irrelevant. Make your monthly bills irrelevant. Make your debts disappear. Learn how to write options. Enjoy the shrinkage, everybody. Get rich from shrinkage. Let the gamblers out there pay your way through a better life. It's available to everybody if only you knew. Grab 5 classes for the price of 4. Get started. And let's get going, kids. So much fun. Mandu, cheers, BW. I'm with you on that comment. Alberto, Uncle Bruce is forcing us to live better lives. Yes, I'm not satisfied with you guys being in the middle class. I don't want you being there. I want you in the upper end. I want you to have tax problems. I want you to have money problems. I want you to have problems where relatives come to you on July 4th get-togethers, in Thanksgiving, at Christmas, and your friends come to you and they say, hey, listen, I heard from someone that you're doing really well in the markets. Hey, how you doing that? I want you to have those problems. I really do. I want you to have problems where you're trying to explain to a relative what it is you do, and you get that glossy eye look. That's the problem I want you to have. Send them to here, and if they show up, they show up. If they don't, can't help them. They got to really step it up. Splair, for me, the $5 cup of coffee is still worth it. Only for the free Wi-Fi. Right on, buddy. I'm with you. I'm the same way. Um, Jen and I did a lot of coffee drinking in coffee shops in Europe, and we loved it. It was absolutely wonderful. We did a lot of hotel Wi-Fiing, and here we are at home right now, trying to help you guys get richer. Thank you all for being part of the show and being part of the game. The Dow is down 42 points. Again, the Dow is affected by interest rates. It's an interest rate thing. If the Fed is going to raise rates, the Dow gets nervous, just like the bond market. S&P and NASDAQ, not so much. They're more growth oriented. And if the economy looks like it's going to get better a year from now, these stocks will move first. They will start to react. It's just a matter of how the perception is among investors. That is what it's all about. We've got earnings coming out. In some cases, very good. In other cases, okay. In other cases, not good enough. Welcome to the market. Welcome to the world of investing. Now we got to figure out where to put your money. And that's what this market is doing. Money is coming out of the Dow, going into NASDAQ. That's what's happening right now. For whatever reason people have in their minds, that's what they're doing. SoFi, 703 a share. We're up 13 cents a share. Nothing incredible, but we may have seen the end of the $6 trades for a while. The numbers come out Monday morning. Can you stand it? Who is stupid enough to sell stock right now? I can't believe it. I can't believe people selling SoFi today with the earnings coming out Monday morning. I don't get it. I can't help them. I can't help these people. I can only pity them. And, there have to be winners and there have to be losers. If you are buying SoFi and holding it, I think you're a winner. That's what I think. If you're selling SoFi today, you might be a big fat loser. But hey, it's up to you to decide what to do with your money. Charlie, okay, Uncle Bruce. AI did 5. I did 5 of the recommended iron condors on spiders. I widened the range between calls and puts a little to give more breathing room. $2.11 credit, baby. Rock and roll. Can I order my private jet yet? Am I ready for that? Well, you might be ready to, down the road. The first level of private jet levels will be where you charter a jet. You might contact NetJets and order up 25 hours of jet time. Why bother owning it when you can just charter it when you need it? You might go that direction. Well, let's make some money first. Let's get it going, Charlie. Way to go, pal. Guess they want to start the day dropping US dollar right out of the gate. When they do that, they get powder to rise the SPY tickers, I guess. Splair, I bought yesterday some SoFi to sell on Monday below 7. It was a bargain. I love it. Way to go there, Splair. If you can do a flip, do a flip. We're at $7 a share on SoFi, up a dime right now. The Dow down 68. We've got Spire up 6 cents. We're down $13 on Enphase at 82.96 as expected. The shares of Enphase were as low as 80 today, as high as 84.40. Right now at 82.50 at the moment. We've got GameStop down 3 cents. We have Apple up 79. Netflix up $1.76. Adobe up 3.50. We got AI up 20 cents right now. Let me just move that over here. We have NVIDIA up 5.80 a share. We have Tesla's up 5.59 right now, 211.35. We've got Rocket Lab down 3, had a nice couple of days gain here. Matterport up 1.5, Smart Rent unchanged. Owens Corning down 114. ATIP up 3. Unity is up 11. Google up a penny. Moderna down 77 cents. Cisco is up 32. We've got Pfizer down 20. IBM holding a 144 market up 38 cents. HBQ down 7. Microsoft up 397 to 331.86. ME up about a penny. Amazon at 127.58, up $8 today. Home Depot up 142. Vanik up 122. Goldman down 58 cents. Boeing is up $2 to 181. Meta up 8.30 at $296.58. Target down 34, JP Morgan down 233, Costco down 90, Walmart is up 15 cents, Disney up 18 cents, American Airlines down 7, DraftKings up 12 cents, AMC's up 14, and Royal Caribbean 84.43 up 155. at the moment. That's where we're at right now with a 51-point Dow drop with a gain on S&P and NASDAQ to offset that. All right, everybody. Giddy ups. Bobby, $6.99 to $7 on SoFi. BW, SoFi options. OI, open interest, $6,007 puts for today on deck fighting with 5,900 calls at the $7 level. Let's see where they park this baby by the end of the day. Charlie, Uncle Bruce, Kramer is a fan of SoFi. His opinion that it's going to be under pressure from the Fed, as all banks are, but he still believes in its long-term potential. I thought banks make more money from higher interest. They do, and SoFi continues to grow their deposits. Their deposit levels are growing, and that means the Fed won't bother them at all. Who cares? If Kramer likes SoFi, that makes me nervous, says who cares? Stephen Butler, it seems there are some short sellers actively trying to keep SoFi down. A short squeeze would be kind of nice right now, and wouldn't that be fun? If the company comes out with higher earnings, look out. I'll be right back, everybody. Just a sec. Just too noisy here, competing with this racket. Those of you who are living in southern climates where the fall weather is taking over, you're probably hearing leaf blowers moving the leaves around because it's fall. We have a guy outside right from my apartment building who has a leaf blower. He's blowing snow off the sidewalk. There are leaves in the snow, but nonetheless, he's blowing snow off the sidewalk. And it's making a damn racket because it bounces off the walls here of this apartment building and gets amplified. Anyway, what can I say? Let's see what's going on right now. Pukebird wants to know, I was wondering how to manage my open spider iron condor, the spread. And your trade tip this morning was the answer. I was able to roll to something similar for a nice additional bit of premium. This is what the $25 a month is all about. You pay $25 a month to YouTube to be a Gold Bagel member. You get the Gold Bagel member trading tip of the day. And today, the Pukebird just made way more than $25 in his bottom line. Today's lesson alone will pay years of being a member of this channel. I guarantee it. He will have no trouble figuring that out. Anyway, Vilba says it's easy for a guy like Kramer to like SoFi. It's around $7. Touch grass. Didn't someone make an inverse Kramer ETF? Clay, I'm not the one to go for short squeeze hope anymore, but SoFi's gross trading volume has a decent percentage of being borrowed shares. It's at least 6% of the volume being borrowed right now. So who knows? Bobby, keep your snow, Uncle Bruce. I'm not ready over here in the East. I don't want any part of it. I hear you. We can't wait to get rid of it. We should be out of here by Sunday. We're into the high 40s, +9, +10 Celsius. It'll all burn off. But first, we're going to get a slush fest. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be messy and yucky, and you're going to need wiper fluid for your car. And oh God, the car wash companies are going to be very happy this weekend around this town. But it has started a bit early for us as far as winter is concerned. Good news for those folks having a party this weekend, the old Halloween party. No matter how heavy your costume, you're probably not going to sweat too much because of the nice cool temperatures. So the kids out there will be all bundled up in ghost costumes and who knows what else, and they won't be too hot because the cool weather will keep them nice and comfortable. We'll keep it going. All right, my friend in Bozeman, Montana, had a 1 degree temperature this morning. Global warming not happening in Bozeman. Richard Garland, SJIM. I wish you all already safe travels during that Canadian weather, says Blair. Thank you, my friend. We're down 66 on the Dow, nothing too serious. We're up 7 on S&P. We're up 110 on NASDAQ. Oil is up 86 cents a barrel right now. SoFi, $6.92. I cannot help people who sell SoFi the day before earnings. I can't help people. I just can't. I can only say take advantage of these people. Write cash secured puts and take money off the table. Buy this stock and cross your arms. That's all I can say. I don't know what else today. Short the Kramer Fund, says Richard Carla. Thank you all for being here today. Great to have you around. We're going to look at the thumbs up meter. We're at 98 on the thumbs up meter. I thank you very much for 98 thumbs ups. A couple of more. We're into triple digits. Thank you all for getting us there. The weekend is upon us. Congratulations to all the Gold Bagel members of this channel, new Gold Bagel members coming in, people upgrading to become Gold Bagel members. Thank you all for the vote of confidence, and congratulations on those of you who are scoring some real nice credits on these credit spread trades, especially the Iron Condors. Way to go, you guys. You deserve all the dollars that you make here. No question. I love it. Thank you all. We've got a comment here from Farmhouse. It was 65 degrees when I left the house this morning. It's now 50 in Oklahoma City. We got a cold front moving through here. Vilbus, a cold air is settling into the Twin Cities right now as well. It was around 50 when I got up at 5, and now it's in the mid 40s and it's dropping. Yes, we're supposed to drop a little bit here too. For the morning, we're at 10 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and we were at like 12 or 13 a little while ago. But this is our low of the day. We're going to reach 27 today, 34 tomorrow, 38 Sunday, 40 on Monday, 47 degrees on Tuesday. So the snow will be gone by Tuesday, but then we get back into the mid 30s next week. It doesn't look like any precipitation, though. It's going to stay dry from the looks of it, but that's what we got here in Calgary. What can I say? Winter has decided to show up a tad early this year in Calgary. We're down 55 points on the Dow, improving a bit. It looks like S&P just jumped a bit. We're up 10. NASDAQ is getting better. We're up 125 on NASDAQ. White Feather, you know what? It's going to be 81 here in St. Augustine today. I hate you, White Feather. Vilbus, does 10 hurt worse when it's still October? I don't mind it in February, but before November, it just feels cruel. I know what that means. I know what you mean by that. BW, I've got our first frost down here overnight. 6:45 and still dark. Yes, still dark here too. That is what it is. The days are getting very short now. The shortest days just around Christmas. And this is October 27th, 60 days to the shortest days of the year. And then the next 60 days, just as dark as it is now. So we got 120 days of a lot of darkness going on. It is what it is. Well, I love you, Uncle B. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. We're going to head south, Jen and I. We're going to be flying south in December for Jen to go into the Eisenhower Clinic in Rancho Mirage. We're going to get her a second hip this year. And that will take care of that part of the body. We'll get her looked after, and then we'll work on her knees next. And so Jen will get better. The $6 million woman is under construction, and she'll be just fine. That's the game plan for us, and we're heading south for the warmer weather as a bonus. Thank you very much. Brian, only in Alberta. I'm from Nova Scotia. When I moved out here, I was shocked. I'd never seen it before. Snow in light, fluffy in Alberta. Unbelievable. Mandu, dark days coming for all my call holders. Laughing out loud. Right on, Mandu. Yes, indeed. The call holders are going to pay a terrible price out there. Indeed. The shrinkage will be brutal. Spire's up 12 to 352. Enphase still sitting at 81.88. We got GameStop at 13.42, down 9. Sofi at 6.92, holding a couple of cent gain at the moment. The low on Sofi today, 6.90, and we're at 6.93 right now. That is the story the day before earnings on Sofi. Cannot help this market. I can give you my opinion and I can give you my thoughts, but what the stock does, it does, and you've just got to go with it, and sometimes you just take advantage of it. That's all there is to it. Splair, a week at upcoming week already, 39 Fahrenheit at night and somewhere around 57 in the daytime. I thought some days ago, feels like early winter in Poland. Bobby, the season of going to work in the dark and coming home in the dark is fast approaching, and if you play it your cards right and become a full-time option writer, you're never going to go to work in the dark. You're never going to come home in the dark. You're going to live your life in the comfort of wherever you want it to be, whether you're going to be in Canada or northern US in your house working your option market, or whether you're going to, for the winter time, head south to enjoy the warm weather, whether you're going to take an RV and hit the road and live in the RV for the winter down south, or whether you're going to go to the Caribbean or to Mexico, or whether you're going to South America. Are you going to go to Australia for the winter and write options from down there? Can you handle the time change? You decide where you will do your option writing from. Anywhere in the world, just take your phone with you and you're in business. It's that simple. Money is transferred electronically. Just go to an ATM if you need cash. It's easy. You're no longer locked in anymore. Welcome to the different world in which we live. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Clay, is there anyone smarter than me watching Tesla? The price action this morning and the trading volume don't look like they match to me. Farmless, I remember a late number in the late 90s. It was 85 degrees and sunny on Friday afternoon. Then at 7 p.m. for our high school football game, it was sleet and freezing rain. My wool band uniform did not help. Oh, gosh, no. Beach Boy, 6 million women laugh on the wave. So we'll have to call her Steve and not Jen anymore. Oh, the $6 million woman. We're going to have to call her Steve and not Jen anymore. Yes, Auntie Jen is going bionic. She's going to get a second hip, and it's going to make life a lot better. Absolutely. We're well underway. Thank you all for your support of Jen's transformation. Thank you all. GameStop down 12, SoFi up 3. Come on, markets. Let's go. Brian, I was talking about the leaf blower for snow. East Coast snow is wet and heavy. Break your back. Also, good morning. Yeah, you need a different kind of snow removal in the east. You need a snow blower. Yeah. Here in Alberta, with the 3,800-foot elevation, is so dry that the snow is fluffy. It's like powder. And so for a while, you can blow it off. But once we hit freezing, it turns into mush, and you can't blow it off anymore. You got to shovel it or let it melt. That's all you can do. Bobby, I like the RV idea, but my wife says I snore too loud to live in an RV. There you go. BW, Uncle Bruce, I think Noto has an October surprise coming. What do you think? Or Mr. Reliable will just keep hitting the mark up, is profitable by fourth quarter. Think they can surprise a quarter early? I sure hope so. I'm sure, looking for something good here. They seem to always exceed expectations. But 696. This is where the stock is right now. There's nothing I can do about it. Bobby, snore. I snore too loudly, he says. Oh, what can I say? What can I say? I don't know. I can't help you, buddy. I just don't know. How do you survive in a bedroom? What's the difference? I don't know. I can't help you. We're down 105 on the Dow. That's what it is. We're up 2 points on S&P, and we're up 96 on NASDAQ. That's reality. That's the market. If you're an option writer in the truest sense of the word, you don't care. You don't care where these markets are, because it doesn't matter. You're making money regardless of the direction of the market. If you are a true blue option writer, you're in a different market than everybody else. There are people out there right now watching these markets crying in their beer, crying in their coffee, crying in their Cheerios. You don't care. You don't mind the markets are doing what they're doing. You're making money. It's shrinkage, baby. It's all about the shrinkage. Giddy up. Oh, so much fun. Splary, why can't you get a bigger RV? Just a little more with the call, write a little more calls, get a bigger RV. BW Beach Boy, Jamie was the bionic woman. That's true. There was Steve and there was Jamie, the bionic woman. Jamie Summers, says BW. That was her name, Jamie Summers. What was the name of the actress that played the bionic woman? We know Lee Majors was the bionic man. What was the name of the bionic woman? That show is from like 1973, 74. Do you remember those? That was a long time. That's 50 years ago. Bionic woman. And today we're implanting fake knees, fake hips, all kinds of other stuff. It's unbelievable how the medical world has changed. Anyway, there you go. Ed Hawkins, what put are you looking at to write on SoFi? Folks, tell this man, what puts are you writing on SoFi? Cash secured puts. Tell him. Linda Wagner was the name of the actress. Remember Linda Wagner? Is she still alive? How is she doing? JR, this is the channel where we cheer up moves and down moves. Who cares? The stock tells us what to do. Right on, JR. Ed, what puts are looking good to write on SoFi? Cindy B, Lindsay Wagner is right. Lindsay Wagner. Bobby, speaking of the 70s TV shows, the actor who played Shaft passed away this week. That's right. These folks are in their 70s and their 80s. Unbelievable. Paul McCartney is touring Australia right now. 81, touring Australia. Bruce Springsteen can't wait to get back on the road at whatever age he's at. It's unbelievable. She doesn't have to join you in the RV, you know. Farmville, you get your RV, go on your own. Leave her at home. You take the RV and go. Maybe that's all right. I don't know. Is your wife watching right now? Be very careful about that. Be very, very careful about that kind of talk. Oh, boy. Maybe you get an RV and you go to an RV park and the wife stays at the Holiday Inn Express and you sleep in the RV. You only use the RV to go traveling together and making meals together, but at nap time she goes to the hotel. Or maybe you go to the hotel and she stays in the RV. Have you thought of that? I'm just saying, I don't know. Some of these campgrounds that you can take RVs to have cabins for rent in the RV park. So you can park the RV next to a cabin and one of you stays in the RV and one of you stays in the cabin. Maybe that might work. Again, I'm just throwing suggestions out there. I'm not telling you what to do. Oh boy, BW Ed Hawkins, what you want premium and shares assigned, or do you want a cash grab and sit and fold your arms a bit longer? What do you want to do? Mark Gibson, Richard Roundtree was Shaft. JR, Paul McCartney is amazing. He's been a vegetarian for years and it shows. Charlie, get a trailer for the RV, a towable a sea shed. Oh man, rest in peace, Richard Roundtree from Beach Boy. Oh my, Charlie, you are a troublemaker. Charlie Carver, get a trailer for the RV. Oh boy. Oh man. Yikes. Brian, number 103. Good morning, everybody. Volume is minimal at best, which means the sell-off is light. Interesting stuff. We got SoFi at 690 and we got GameStop at 1333. That's what we have right this second. We're Enphase 84.46. We got Spire up 11. We got Dow down 65. Enphase, this is the time to do rollovers on cash secured puts. Now is the time to go out in time, get those, make your move lower into cash secured puts and take a new position. Because any recovery into the 90-95 level, you want to be benefiting from for sure. Anyway, work it, Mark. But you just spitballing, right? That's how you're doing, right? You're just spitballing. You're not telling what to do. No, I'm not. I picked up another 10 SoFi shares. Giddy up, stealing every one of them. Charlie C, I sold puts on SoFi. Giddy up, baby. Maria, I wrote January 750s and 9s on SoFi. Cash grab for a nice price point. There you go, Maria. Well done, everybody. Now is the time. Now is the time. If they the day before earnings, they're down here, you write cash secured puts. Absolutely take the money. Farmless Beatles are supposed to be releasing another song here in a couple of days. I'm interested in hearing it, see how how they managed it all. I'm curious too. Yeah, I'm very curious. We'll find out what that comes out like. We're down 70 on the Dow. Looks like we're improving a little bit. We were down 110 a little while ago. Okay. Let's see what's going on. We're up 6 on S&P. We're up 106 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is not giving it up. It's just not interested. Oil is giving it up. It's only up 29 cents. Oil is falling back again. 83.50 in Texas. Interesting how that is happening over there. Here she is. Here she comes. Auntie Jen is in the house. How are
It's
you?
warm in your little room.
Yeah, I know. I had to close the window because there was a leaf blower, but you could open it again for me. The leaf blower seems to be away
I
now.
think it was a snow blower.
I know. We were talking about that here. It's snow filled with leaves. We took a picture the other day of a car near my daughter's apartment.
I think it's on mine.
Is it on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably is. And it was a car covered in snow because the person hadn't been in the car for like a week. And the snow is covered in leaves.
Winter tried to sneak in when fall wasn't.
Yeah,
done.
so there's a guy out there, a girl out there with a car parked on the street. Snow covered the car.
Covered in
Now
leaves.
leaves are covering the snow. It's fall.
It's gonna be a mess.
It's a messy fall. That car is going to be filthy. When that snow melts off in a couple of days,
Oh yeah.
oh, it's going to be bad.
it's
Oh,
gonna be nasty.
the gunk from the leaves are now going to leach onto the car. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The
not-
windshield wiper people are doing good business.
Not pretty. Not pretty at all. Yeah, if this person is out of town, they need a friend badly. They need a friend. They don't have one. They obviously don't have a friend.
No, the friend is going, really? I think I'm doing this for a case of beer. Really?
Yeah, really. Brian is asking, Uncle Bruce, I'm writing on GameStop calls.
Mm.
Should I sell 15s or 16s for April or June? Take as much money as you humanly possibly can. So write 15s for June. Take the extra cash, buy more GameStop with it,
Yeah.
or deepen the money calls with it and write more. Take cash. JR, good morning, Auntie Jen.
Good
Sounds
morning,
like you're going to get
JR.
some more hardware soon. Yes, you're getting more hardware. Yes,
I am. I have an appointment.
we have an appointment with the doctor. We're going to Palm Desert, going to Rancho Mirage. We have an appointment. We're going to spend the winter down
We're
there.
gonna do the right one.
We're going to get the other one done now. Larry Titus, good morning. Auntie Jen, Mark
Good morning,
Gibson,
Larry.
go Steelers. Hey, Auntie Jen.
Go Steelers.
Man, not a lurker anymore. Hey,
I'm wearing
Auntie
my- I'm
Jen.
wearing my antique faded.
Oh yes,
You
a
can barely
faded,
see
a
it.
faded Pittsburgh Steelers sweatshirt. Brian, I think the battery on that car will be dead. I would
Yeah,
think.
I'm
Charlie,
thinking-
June 12 puts 471, June 7 puts 110, and September 10 puts 395 on Sofi right now. Just to let you know. Thank you, everybody. Splair, good morning, Jen. Hope you had a good night. Was it easy now for the
Good
two of you with
afternoon,
adjusting
Splair.
back to Canada?
It was
Easy.
easy because we came to New York first.
Yeah, we stopped in New York first.
and we're going west. So much easier.
Yeah, so much easier.
You just have one nice long day.
Yeah, we're pretty well adjusted here. Bobby, Quest Trade isn't showing any bid asks under SoFi option chains.
Oh,
That's a Quest Trade problem. That's not a SoFi
yeah.
problem. BW, Andy
That's
Jen,
right.
good morning. Hope you are acclimating.
acclimatizing.
Yeah, and hearing you are going to become a hippie chick.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
Could
a hippie chick.
Going to become a hippie chick. Brian, Bobby, I'm also seeing this. Must be normal, haha, on the options trading. Yeah, Auntie Jen will have 2 new hips, and that will
know.
be a big difference maker. And then we'll work the knees after that.
I know.
Injections for now.
I think so.
Yeah, we'll see how it
Because
goes.
I know that the hip is worse. It just, for a while there, the knee was really demanding attention.
Yeah.
But, we got the temper tantrum under control.
Yes,
And, everybody's good.
yes. We'll do hip number 2,
Hip
and
number
then
2.
we'll deal with the knees after that. And thank you all for your kind words for Auntie Jen.
That's right.
Absolutely.
You'll have to put up with a very tired Uncle Bruce from getting up in the middle of the night to change the ice and put the
Like last year.
Percocet down the throat.
Yep, we'll get her pills, and we'll get the ice machine going, and we'll get her to therapy, and we'll get her rebuilt.
That's right.
We know the routine.
Bigger, better, faster, stronger.
Yes, definitely. JR is saying that Tasty Trade is showing bid asks. Yeah, that's a
Right.
TD problem,
Yeah.
not a lurker. I know what Andy Jen looks like. I laugh out
That's
loud.
right. Not
She
a
does.
lurker, yes,
He
you
knows what
do.
she looks like. He was there. He was
And
there.
they all know that now, you got lifts on your shoes, so you're a little taller than 4'8"
They all
because
saw
of the shoes.
that I was walking around with my titanium inserts,
Yes.
and I looked a lot taller in real
you're,
life. That's true.
Your
That's
plasterer stilts. Yeah. Just hidden under your pants so they can't see.
Not a lurker, says the voice, the myth, the legend.
legend.
Not a lurker anymore. The thumbs. That's right.
The
The thumbs.
That's right. We had who can do this and
Who
does
can do that?
Look at
That's
that.
right. Who
What's-
can do that?
what
That's
is
right.
wrong with that?
What is wrong with that guy? What's wrong with that girl? Charlie says, Uncle Bruce, to clarify, that was my sell price when sold. They're worth more with the stock drop, but even if assigned, it would be below my cost basis. Right on,
Right.
buddy.
There you go.
Right on. JR, did we get a thumb pick in Secaucus? Did we get a thumb pick
Did
in
I take
Secaucus?
a thumb?
I don't know.
I have to go back. I
don't
looked.
know.
I don't remember seeing one.
Brian, I saw a picture of the gang at the meet and greet. I think the bagel gang is very short. All of them were 4'6" to 4'10".
All
Every one of them
yeah.
were 4'6" to 4'10" inch high.
Just to
just
help
like-
you look taller.
Just like Uncle Bruce, they're all
That's
short
right.
people.
That's right.
Yes, indeed, baby. We had a good time. That was a really great get together.
It was.
We enjoyed
It was lovely.
Yeah,
It
we
was
were
lovely.
anxiously thinking about it going into it, and then after it was over, we've been talking about it every day.
Yeah.
It was just great. Not a lurker anymore as laughing. Beach Boy, anti-gen, hip replacement, knee shots. Looks like that Kugel dessert was doing the trick.
Oh, that Kugel.
That Kugel. Oh,
Oh.
man.
And the
JR,
Knish.
yes.
Oh, the Knish.
The Knish. JR, yes, we're height challenged. Splair, that's
Yes,
something I will consider probably the breaks in between for traveling long distance into different climates. Brian, vertically disabled is what
He's
we are.
young.
He's young. Not a lurker. Yes, I got 2 thumbs. There you go.
That's right. Got the 2 thumbs.
Oh, man. Fun times. Fun times.
Maybe
Thank
those-
you. Oh, I'm not picking friends. I'm picking my nose.
That's right.
I'm working it. Anyway, there you go. We're only down 47 on the Dow. We're coming back up again.
Canadian
Here we go.
dollars down another
Is it?
7.2 now.
Oh, at 72 cents.
Instead of 7.3.
Yeah. Well, that's
Little bit.
72 to 74
Little
cents. Is
bits, yeah.
usually where it hangs out at between that and the US.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. SoFi 690. The low of the day on SoFi, believe it or not, 685. We're now 689, 690. Who's selling at these prices? Idiots.
Are they shorters?
Day before
Are
the
they
earnings.
shorters?
Yeah. Unless there's someone purposely trying to drive the market down. I really don't know. We got
Yeah.
Charlie saying, us short people always look taller when standing on our fat wallets full of option premiums.
Right? There you go. There you
See, the reason
go.
we're so short is we have so much money in our pockets. We're
Just
being dragged down. you
pulling
see.
us down.
We're
The
just,
wallet
oh,
is so heavy.
these gold coins are
Oh.
pain. Yeah.
Your spine is being compressed.
Oh, compressed.
Oh.
BW Anti-Gen shows up and Rugman is trying to make an appearance. Stay longer. Need some buybacks on the cheap. How about that?
And Rugman shows up.
689 on the SoFi. Come on, SoFi. Take a shot.
Tell ya.
Take a shot. Do everybody a favor. 1328 on GameStop, down 23 cents. Apple up 150. Netflix down 58 cents. Adobe down $1. AI down 28. Nvidia up 440. Tesla's up 350. We got a mixed bag of markets here. Some up, some down.
Anybody coming up with numbers today? It was a Friday.
No, remember Amazon is
Not
up
on
920. A
Fridays.
lot of companies don't like releasing Fridays.
No.
They like releasing between Mondays and
We
Thursdays.
have a short memory.
Yeah, well, they don't like doing it going into the weekend. They don't
Yeah.
want to get the bad news.
That's
sort of- whatever.
You got all weekend to talk about it.
Yeah, I suppose that's
That's
what it
right.
is. That's
That's
probably what it is.
So you saw the moon this morning.
Oh, it was a beautiful moonrise this morning. It was a beautiful moonrise.
I think it was a moon set.
Or was it? Maybe it was.
In the
JR,
morning.
actually, the pile dancing has amassed such a pile that our height issues go away.
That's
Okay.
right. You don't even think about it.
Clay, shorters are holding SoFi, shareholders upside down by their ankles, trying to shake out the lunch money. That's what's going on.
That's what it is.
Brian, short volume last 3 days is over 70%, and off the exchange volume is also over 70% in the last 3 days, definitely being held down.
Off the
We
exchange
like
volume.
these prices,
Oh,
though.
my goodness.
BW, are this drops on SoFi stop loss raids after all? Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce talks about gold coins, and I'm thinking I hope Menendez isn't a Gold Bagel member. That senator from New Jersey. He's got all those. He's got all those gold bars in his house. He must be a watcher.
How you doing,
Flint
Menendez?
Creek Soap Company. Sofi. Let's go, Sofi. Get on up there. Go. Right on, Flint Creek. We're with you. We're with you on that. We'll find out soon enough what's going on with Sofi. Monday morning, we'll know. Pre-opening Monday, what the heck is going on?
So is it like 3 weekends till Thanksgiving?
I don't even know.
It would be like 3, right?
Are we open on Monday? When is the next holiday for the stock markets? When is that? What day is that? Anybody want to tell me? Because we don't go on the air on holiday Mondays for the U.S. markets.
No. Thanksgiving is Friday.
Thursday. So, yeah. What's the next holiday? Can anyone?
Friday is.
You guys tell me. Jen is trying to look it up. Some of you guys know. What are we looking at for November for trading days?
I think it's the 3rd. Isn't it the 3rd Thursday?
See, I have to answer to this. Mandu, good morning, Auntie Jen. JR, is November 11th a holiday? JR is asking. Brian, November 23rd is Thanksgiving. Says Brian. Is that a Thursday this year?
It's always a Thursday. That's the 4th Thursday.
What's the exchange holiday? Is there an exchange holiday? There should be. Is it Thursday? The exchange
Thursday.
Is that the third? What is it? Thursday? Yes, says Brian. Thursday. Yes, that is the holiday. So we don't worry about that.
Christmas.
And then the next one, Christmas. There you go. See. Well, let's see what's going on. There you have it. Yeah, and then the end of the year we have Christmas, then New Year's Day. Oh,
and then the long haul to Easter.
Yeah, that one.
Family Day.
Yeah, Brian, that is a full market holiday, says Brian. Lorraine, Thanksgiving all way SVA Thursday. WAY SVA Thursday.
Always Thursday. She's just missing a letter.
Always.
It's always on Thursday.
Okay. Splair in Germany, by the way, Wednesday's a holiday. If someone is trading German stonks, no one's trading German stonks. Not around here.
No.
I don't think
Splair might be doing.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
He's got millions in Deutsche Bank. He's just shy.
Splair's
he just doesn't want to tell us.
Shy. Splair pretends to be a poor young guy. He's loaded. He's loaded. He's doing
got a yacht in the Greek islands. Private jets flying everywhere.
Oh yeah. In Splair's mind, he's rich. Splair, no. Too early for me. Not yet there. Not there yet. Coming. It is what it is. $6.91 on Sofi. We're 6 cents off the low of the day. All right. Yay.
Hey, folks, I'm out of here.
All right, Auntie Jen.
Go Steelers.
Go Steelers. That's right. Who you playing?
Stampeders.
Who you playing and where?
This weekend is Calgary Flames versus the Edmonton Oilers outdoor game.
Flames suck. We lost yesterday.
Oh, but we're better than Edmonton.
We lost 3-0 yesterday.
Really, that's all we want.
Flames suck.
We just want to be better than
We're
Edmonton.
doing so badly. Yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
So who are the Steelers playing?
Somebody.
You don't even know who your team is playing.
I do, but I can't tell you right now. You know, it's early.
And you want to host a YouTube channel for Steelers fans.
Did I say that? No.
No, she doesn't. You should.
I want to be on Banging with Roethlisberger.
Banging with Roethlisberger. I
want to be in the crowd.
I want to be in the audience.
I just want to touch a little part of them. It's a little tiny. It's a
little touch. You know, Banging with Roethlisberger. I just want to touch a little part of him. That's kind of, you know. Well, I get it though. I mean, you can have a hall pass if his wife is okay with it.
There you go. Oh, I'm sure she's fine.
She's fine with it. Oh yeah, fine. Oh, Auntie Jen,
fine.
you could have my Ben anytime you want him. I'm sure she's fine.
Yeah, I think you also get the 3 girls.
You get the 3 daughters.
Yeah, I think they come along too.
They come along with that ride. Oh my goodness.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Thank you. Oh, take care, Jen. Oh man. Flint Creek, bye, Jen. Dude, the Splair is rich of mind. Lorraine, always a Thursday. Brian, Thanksgiving is big in the States. Everyone takes the Friday off too, and sometimes the Monday. It's 4 or 5 day long weekend. Must be nice. Thanksgiving Canada, 1 day, button popping eats. Go Rugman. We haven't said that in a while, says JR. Absolutely. I learn a lot here, says Splair. It's true. Dude, credit spreads galore today. Absolutely. We're only down 17 points on the Dow now. We're coming back up again. We got another wave. This is what I expected. Volatility down 150, up 150, down. I'm figuring today they were going to get this. I'm sure of it. We're up 12.8 on S&P, NASDAQ up 129, but we're losing and gaining. BW, Uncle Bruce, Splair, poor? Nah, he's the owner of FC Bayern Munich. Not a lurker anymore. Leave Auntie Jen alone, laughing out loud after all. What can I say? Spire is up 9. End phase is at $82. GameStop 13.28 down 22. SoFi 6.91 up a penny now. That's what SoFi is doing. Apple's up 150. Netflix down 78 cents. It's a nothing burger. We don't have a lot of movement here. The biggest movers are Nvidia up 488, Tesla up 489. We've got $6 gain for Microsoft now, $9 gain for Amazon approximately, $2.70 gain for Boeing. Meta, Facebook is up $8. It was higher. It's at 296. It got to 299 today, so Meta has been improving. We're down 330 on JP Morgan, down 260 Costco. Those are your movers, but the markets themselves really aren't doing much. But there are opportunities here to do rollovers and to do credit spread improvements, especially on your iron condors. For some of you out there, you have got golden opportunities to rewrite calls and puts and bring in bigger premiums, bring in more credit. Why not? Absolutely. Dude is on it. He knows what he's talking about here. Giddy up, everybody. All righty. What else is going on here? Stephen is saying schools in some districts here in the U.S. take the whole week off for Thanksgiving now. It's been that way for several years. I believe it. Families just leave town. I mean, they fly away to go to Disney World, Disneyland, Universal Studios. They go to mom and dad's, grandpa's houses. They go to Mexico for a week. They take a cruise. I mean, families take advantage of a Thanksgiving getaway. They leave on the Monday or on the Friday before Thanksgiving. They're out of there Friday night to wherever they're going. They're not back until the next Sunday or Monday, and they're gone for 9 days. Take the kids out of school the whole week. Absolutely. It's a big deal. A lot of travel. What does Thanksgiving mean to you? A pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie at Costco. That's what Thanksgiving means to me. Absolutely. Brian, is it even a real holiday? No, it's a made for the corporate world moneymaker for sure. That's what I say. Boggle, Tiff, any chance of a Discord invite? He's wondering. And there you go. People are asking. We're down 59 on the Dow. We're up 8 on S&P. We're up 117 on NASDAQ. We got 13 minutes to go on this show. Thank you all who have been here today and saying hi to us. 115 thumbs ups have come in. Thank you for those of you who have done that. Those of you who have not been able to hit the thumbs up, please find a way to hit the thumbs up button. Give us a bit more thumbs up momentum today. Thank you for joining this channel. Those of you who are members of this channel, Gold Bagel members, thank you and enjoy the trading tips. Get rich courtesy of those trading tips. Why not? The money is available to be had. Why not take it? Oh, it's so darn easy. Thank you all so very much. Says Brian here, hopefully my calls sell so I can buy 100 more SoFi before earnings. There you go. Giddy up. Tiff, could I also join the Discord? Asks Hector. If you haven't got an invite, you can always send me a private email, and I will send that on for the gatekeepers, and hopefully you can get in. October 30, is that after hours or before hours? Monday morning before we open. JR, my rollovers on IWM, Triple Qs, Spider, Tesla are turning green now. That was well worth it. There you go, my man. JR knows. This is why JR is smiling all the time. Look at the smile on that man's face in that avatar. Why do you think that man flew from California to New Jersey and back? Why is he smiling? There's a reason. He's doing just fine. Thank you very much. Giddy up, people. Join this man and enjoy the good side. Enjoy the good life. Alberto knows. Beach Boy knows. So many others know. Become part of the winning group. Make sure, grab your classes if you haven't already done so. Buy 5 for the price of 4. Get on it this weekend, and we'll get you your classes. You can start watching them over the weekend and become more educated and get richer at the same time. Why not change your standard of living and move it up? Because everything is against you right now. Inflation is against you. Interest rates are against you. Your boss isn't giving you a raise that you deserve. Work is against you. Hey, you got to have something working for you. Learn how to write options. Take these classes. Get to my website. Check out which ones you want. Send me a private email. Make a PayPal donation for $5.99.99, and you are on your way. Here's the PayPal address right here. You can make your donation for $5.99.99 US. Get yourself 5 classes. Send me a private email right here at brucefarmer@hotmail.com. Tell me the 5 classes you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever 5 you want, and we'll get them to you. And then you can get going and start Monday morning off with a vengeance. Time to be paid to be an option writer. Absolutely. Thank you all so very much. This PayPal address is down below in the description of my YouTube chat. It's also available on my homepage. You can find it on the upper right-hand corner, and you can make the donation there. Absolutely. Giddy up, everybody. Here we go, baby. Learn how to write stock options and get richer. Absolutely get richer doing it. Why not? It's available to all of you here. Absolutely. Learn how to write options and add cash to your investment account. Head to my website and learn all about it. Absolutely. Thank you all. And I love you for your support. All right. What do we got here? Any more comments before we shut her down today? Thank you all. Let's take a look over here. Excuse me. BW saying, Uncle Bruce, do you think the gamesmanship of Noto moving to pre-market earnings release is better? He's been doing this every quarter. This is nothing new. When they did after hours ER reporting, seems thoughtful. They're hump to get over. Beats will be good though. I like pre-market releases. I do. It took me a long time to get to the point where I can do rollovers, fold arms, set good positions. So glad I'm so glad Uncle Bruce was there along the way to show me the way. Thank you, buddy. You got it. Dude, Uncle Bruce and Bagel Crew, thanks so much for everything. Enjoy your weekend. Same to all of you out there. Enjoy the weekend. Make sure you stay away from bad trading decisions. 120 thumbs ups. Nice going. Thank you all for these. Keep them coming in. Have a great weekend, everybody. Make a pile of money and get richer today. Let the shrinkage work for you. Why not? Man, I love it when I get these messages from my viewers. Bruce, because of you, I did this. Because of you, I did that. Because of you, my wife doesn't work anymore. Because of you, our credit cards are paid off. Because of you, this happened. It's great. It is really, really great. Love it. Mandu number 5. Good weekend, everybody. Rock and roll out there. Have a good time all. The big E. Neat, 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 neat. And with a Z at the end. You got to love that. Absolutely. Let's send it off with a knee emoji attack and finish our day. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. From me as well, says Splair. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy. Neat, 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 neat. Here come the knee emojis. Here come the heart emojis. Neat, 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 neat. You gotta love it, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Love having you. I love it. Love it. Love it. This is good stuff, everybody. Neat, 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 neat. Giddy up, everybody. Get richer, get richer, get richer. And thanks for the thumbs ups. Keep it going. Thanks, Lair. Thanks, Splair. Thank you, guys. Hector. Neat. Here they come. Richard Carlin. Neat. I'm here, man. I'm on it. Yeah, baby. Giddy up, babies. Yeehaw. Here come the heart emojis, the happy faces. Here they come. Here come the poppers. Oh, you got to love all this stuff. Thank you all for being part of the gang of regulars. Stephen Butler, thank you. Become a Gold Bagel member today and hit those emojis. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. Giddy on up, everybody. Have a good one. We'll catch you first thing Monday morning on pre-markets. Watching that Sofi action. It's going to be wild and wacky, I hope, and very, very profitable for every one of you out there. I can't wait. I'm just waiting. Thank you all so very much. Thank you. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Goodbye from Calgary, and we'll see you Monday morning. Take care.